And we are live.
All right.
All righty.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers. All right. I currently in my glass have High West, the Prairie Bourbon, American Prairie Bourbon.
Okay.
So I thought we were talking before the show started, and you said, "Hey, I got a store pick of Buffalo Trace," and I was like,
Yep.
"Okay, I'll grab my Buffalo Trace too." And it's not a store pick, but Buffalo Trace. And I said, American Prairie Bourbon reminds me of Buffalo Trace. And then I poured some and I took a sip and I was like, no, this ain't it. Which one was it? So I grabbed the Yellowstone. I think that's one. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see.
All right.
Do you have the Buffalo Trace poured already?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you sipping on it, and I'm sipping on this much sweeter High West over here.
Yeah, it's some sweet and got a little, I don't know, like pear and kind of maybe like an apple note with it.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. But right now, see, I haven't been drinking all week.
Yeah.
Just been dry, except for the show. So I'm having a hard time not just downing these things right now. I mean, and I'm telling you, man, it is not a problem for me to not drink through the week.
That's good.
It's just not a problem at all. I don't even think about it. But
groovy. Cheers, sir.
But yeah, whenever it comes to Thursday, I start getting all excited in the afternoon about, I get to drink tonight,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to do this until I go back and get my blood done again and see what them numbers are, see if they're coming back, down some. It's got to be doing me some good, though, going 6 days without anything.
Well, there you go, Peter White. Yeah, larceny.
Oh, Ontario. Okay.
I'm kind of leaning more toward the larceny than I am the Elijah Craig.
Yeah, me too now. I used to be the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
And then, the ECBPs, the B520 came out, and that just shocked the world, right? The Elijah Craig B520. Well, and then they started coming out. Larceny had some good A batches and B batches, and all of a sudden, Larceny is more consistent to me of buying those barrel proofs than Elijah Craig's been.
Yeah, the last Elijah Craig barrel proof I got was the C923.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a hitter there.
Yeah, but they're like it's almost like the Larceny is better each batch, but the Elijah Craig will have a really good one every once in a while.
Well, cheers on the spot.
On the spot tunes. What's going on?
Cheers.
All right, so we are going to talk about, now I know there's a lot of folks here that don't need this information, but I don't know who watches this. And feel free to chime in the chat and be interactive on this one, because what I've done, and Mark was not involved with my picks here. I didn't have time. Oh yeah. 4 inches. Yep. That means it's 9.5 inches. Is that really what you got? But no, I'm gonna go through what I put together. If someone were starting out and they said, "Man, I want to start buying some whiskeys and stuff, what do I need to get for my shelf?" So I didn't take a lot of time on this. I just put down a mixture of bourbon, rye. Well, only one rye on the list, and then Scotch. Oh, and there's a redbreast on there as well.
Oh, you're gonna get that good Irish in there.
Now, I didn't rank them in
I agree.
I ranked them in order of price.
Okay.
So, just look at all 10 of these. And what I'm saying is, if you have all 10 of these, no matter who shows up at your house, you've got something for everybody.
There you go.
And that's why you'll see some lower end stuff on there, because if you're new to it, or you have friends come over that's not really into it, they may want the really pale vanilla stuff to try.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
so
that lower proof stuff.
yeah, yeah. Oh, and I didn't put hardly anything in there over like 90 proof or whatever, 95 maybe. Because that's just not where I wanted people to start, if it's a beginner shelf.
Okay.
But this is your good baseline of sweets and dry and different flavors, different styles of whiskey,
Yeah.
and you can build from there and move on. But this list is not set in stone. I changed my mind 15 times and finally I said, you know what, just put damn 10 of them down and let's get
Yeah,
going.
put 10 of them down there, and we'll
Yeah.
we'll figure it out from there.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. So, but anyway, let me play this intro here, and then we'll get the hashtags going. All right. So,
Oh, nice.
what's that?
There's one good one, and then Chip sipping on that Rock on Tour rye,
All right.
and Wigwag said, if you don't want him to come back, Kessler or Old Crow.
Yeah. All right.
Or-
So here's where we're starting. Bam. You knew how I was going to start.
Oh yeah, there's a good one. Well, that's 101 proofer, so I would start.
That's the highest proofer. Yeah. It's also the lowest price. Now, I know I pay probably a little more than that here. I went to a Total Wine in Austin, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And because I can't even go to Total Wine here because it'll say, we can't show you alcohol,
Jeez.
because of the ABC. So I have to act like I'm in Austin, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And I changed my store to there and say I'm going to go pick it up. So, and of course I don't add it to cart, but I just see what their price is. It was $19.98 or something like that for 750 milliliters. So there you go. And that's the first one right there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think I put the hashtag in yet. If I did, I did it again, but it won't matter.
Mm-hmm.
I figured. Oh, remember last week when we were having trouble with Facebook?
Yep.
So last week I put our whiskey wishes in the description, and Facebook picked up on the word whiskey and swatted my hand for that.
Oh, gee.
Yeah. So I'm like, Zucker pucker butt, you can just kiss mine. I don't care. Kick me off of your freaking Facebook. I don't care.
It's their robots just picking up all that.
Yeah.
Their AI is going, oh, well, he said this, so that's an automatic ding according to our standards.
Yeah. So there you go. That's why it didn't stream, and it was my page, because the pages show up as Meta for Business.
Oh.
And they're like, you can't sell whiskey on it. I'm not selling whiskey, you dumbass. I'm freaking giving it away.
Yeah, you're right, Peter. There's thousands of whiskey groups online.
I know.
I'm a member of a few of them.
Yep. But it's just something about me posting from YouTube, or StreamYard, and simulcasting over there. They picked it up. So I just have to be careful in the description and just don't put the words in there. I'll just call it juice or call it whatever, We're
talking stuff.
Yeah.
Hey,
we're going to talk about this golden nectar. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, you got Wild Turkey as one. I would have started off with like the Buffalo Trace, a little 90 proofer. It's light.
Well, remember, I went by price.
Oh, okay.
See, I took 10 and I just put them in price order.
Okay, I got you.
And again, it is prices vary geographically wildly. I went off of what you can get them for there, Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Steve. How you doing, Joey?
Love juice. Yeah, that's what it is. We don't want to get into love juice, and then we'll be making baby batters and stuff.
Hey, Joey.
I am just about finished with that first one. I am going to brush this water open so I'll quit swigging this stuff. I'm telling you, man, you go all week without drinking, and that stuff sucks down quick.
I think all week I've only had a couple of pours. I didn't have
Well,
any yesterday. The day before, I didn't have any.
yeah. Oh, and it is official. You remember me talking about the new segment I'm going to be doing in the spring and summer
Mm-hmm.
called Bourbon on the Street. And I played the little intro here before, but I'll probably play it again. I'm getting a motorcycle, and I've put a down payment. I've got the invoice on it, and I'm going to pay it off here in about a month or so, and then they're going to deliver it to me, and then I'll have my little bike to ride around on to do my little bourbon stuff. Yeah, let me play that intro right quick because this is coming earlier in the year, but probably about March, April, somewhere along in there.
Okay.
Bourbon on the Street.
There, that's my little my little teaser intro thing. Yeah, that Diddy baby oil. Yeah. Oh yeah, I have some of that. That's 100 proof, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got both of them. I've got that one, and then I've got Cooper's Legacy.
Oh, really? Okay. I've never seen this one around here. So,
No, it's good. I like it. And at that 100 proof, it's a good mark, on that.
mm-hmm. Thank you, Charles. Yeah, that's nice. I wish I could get this around here. Somebody's got to carry it around here.
What did you miss, Top Dog? Not much yet. The hashtag, if you want to put it in, is hashtag TRKY. And you missed why Facebook didn't let me stream last week because I put the word whiskey in the description of the video.
Man, that is good. That is quite good.
I know Mark said, "What are we going to do about Facebook?" And I said, "They can kiss my ass for all I care. We don't make a dime off of Facebook."
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Facebook, they're weird.
Man, I mean, we had insurance, homeowners insurance with a company. I'm not going to name them, but you would know them. It's not like we got some, mom and pop obscure shit. And they started getting like real picky about stuff. And like, we have huge oak trees in the front yard, and they were not, you could stand in front of the house and look straight up, and the limbs are not over the house.
Mm-hmm.
And they kept threatening to drop our insurance because they said we had to get our trees trimmed back. And so we switched insurance companies and said, bye, Oh, no. I don't eat where I work. No.
I think they're still on there, Charles. It's showing it on my laptop.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it should be there. I see a $sign.
I believe that when I see it, Orlando. He's not getting rid of the fact checkers. Oh, AI BS.
All right. Well, we're going to spin this first one. Here we go. Let me move this thing here out the way. And good luck, everybody. Woo, 25 entries on this thing. Worth 4 entries to the quarterly drawing. And Josh Fritz.
I didn't see him come in. Cheers, sir.
Make sure I put that Z on there. Oh, there's Charles. All right, we got it. All right, let me set this next one up.
Thank you, sir. Hit thumbs up.
Yep, I know. Alarm. All right. Now, don't shoot me for this one. You know, on a starter shelf, you need this on your shelf. It's not my favorite, but there it is.
Plain old Woodford. Okay.
Plain old Woodford Reserve. Now, I'm saying this is like a stepping stone, right?
Mhm.
Start here, $28. If you want to venture out, if you like Woodford Reserve, if you like that caramel dark sweet,
Mhm.
then try the double oak for 54 or whatever, but don't start there. That's the only reason I put the regular Woodford, because if you don't like regular Woodford at all, you won't like the double oaked at all.
Now, I mean, I like the double oak better than any of them myself. But
Well, yeah, but you can drink Woodford Reserve regular without too many complaints, right? It's not skunk to you. Because like I'm really careful around Four Roses. Four Roses uses a very strong rye in their blends
Mhm.
that it's sort of like I can't drink diet drinks. That's why I drink mostly just water, because when I'm trying to not intake sugar, because that saccharin or that whatever it is, that NutraSweet or
yeah, I don't know what kind of weird sweeteners they put in diet stuff, but I can't drink any of it.
God, to me it just tastes like cancer. It just makes me gag. But my body wants to reject it, so I just can't stand that stuff. But there's some funk in the rye that Four Roses uses. I just don't like it. It just
I like some Four Roses.
some, but I have, like I said, I have to be real careful because I don't like their single barrel. I mean, their not single barrel, but the hell is it? The one that's got 36. Yeah, it's single barrel. It's got 36% rye in it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Oh, really?
Oh, Hibiki. Hibiki's good. I do have a Japanese whiskey on this list, but it's not Hibiki because that's expensive. All right, I'm going to go to the Buffalo now. That damn High West is almost too sweet.
How about it now there, Jimmy? Is that better? I think it had selected the wrong mic for me.
Oh, you were coming in a little in and out.
Yeah, somehow or another it selected the laptop mic instead of the other mic. So it should be better now.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That does remind me of the High West. The High West reminds me a little bit of Buffalo Trace, but Buffalo Trace has that more finished sweetness to it, where High West is right in your face up front sweet.
Oh, I got you. We see you there, Lori.
Oh, yep, I got you, Lori. I gotta go ahead and rank.
Bucks. Nice.
You two down there for later. All right. $78, but I tried to keep everything on this list down below $60.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'd have to say, a few things like Peter said, the 1910 or 1920 Old Forester.
Yeah, but honestly though, that this is a starter shelf, right?
Yeah.
And then when you get paid, pick up a bottle or two. And then when you get paid again, pick up another bottle or two. And this helps you build and grow. This gives you a nice vanilla base point to grow off of.
Okay.
And it gives you some variety. And if you'll notice, hardly anything I'm putting on this list, if you really go back and scrutinize the list, they have totally different flavor profiles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good. I mean, you got to be able to have something in there that's different, swap it up a little bit. You don't want everything tasting like the same old bourbon, or you know.
Yep, and I didn't even put Elijah Craig or Larceny on this list. Can you believe that?
Those are pretty good. I mean,
They
just the base
are.
models.
I was torn between those and my next pick. And I really don't like my next pick. But again, what I said was at the beginning, if you have someone come over that's picky, that's not really into whiskey, you know, like some of your friends, the next one on the list I put on there for them.
Okay.
Because trust me, when you see it, you will laugh.
Well, I mean, even the first one, you know, the Wild Turkey 101. I mean, that's just a hitter for if you an everyday sipper, or you know,
Yeah.
somebody that actually really likes whiskey and is into whiskey quite a lot. They'll like that one as well.
Oh, if I went over to somebody's house and they had Wild Turkey 101 all night, man. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, that's a good one. I missed it, Will.
Yellowstone was what I'm going to drink right after this Buffalo Trace, because what I'm doing is I'm seeing who's closer to Buffalo Trace, because Buffalo Trace, their base bourbon, is pretty damn base.
Yep. Yeah, it's laid back, easy sippers. What that one is.
Mm. Oh, I forgot. I got to write down Charles's thing.
Yeah. Man, we need to get some of this Cooper's Craft down here for sure. I don't know why it's not around.
Yeah, it's good. All right, I got him down here.
That's dang good for a 100 proofer.
Oh yeah. Well, and like I always say, that 100 proof, right around between 100 and maybe 118 or whatever. That's really my sweet spot. That's where I like most of them.
Yeah, 1 to 115. That's why I try to lean more toward a lot of the bonded whiskeys. You know, you're at least getting 100 proof out of it.
Well, yeah, Cindy, that whiskey's been around long before that show. They actually started bottling that whiskey because proceeds went to Yellowstone Park. They did that years ago.
Oops.
I mean, Kevin Costner certainly wasn't in diapers when they started it, because he's an old guy, but
yeah. Yellowstone definitely cashed in just because of the popularity of the show.
Yeah, but it was already around, I'm saying, before that show even aired.
Yeah. They do the barrels. Oh, I don't know how they aging them. Been doing something special, or different rick house or something, or see, but y'all can get Cooper's Craft. I haven't seen it around here at all. I get all kinds of other stuff, you know. Hell, they're practically throwing Weller Special Reserve out everywhere down here.
Good. You know,
that's a good easy sipper too.
3-4 years ago, Buffalo Trace promised that they were going to try to bring some of that aftermarket, you know, get some control over that.
Yeah.
But they said, and they're being honest, we can't turn on a dime, but trust us, we've built 2 more rick houses. We're trying to catch up with the fever.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, they've got the amount of stuff that they're putting out. It should be spread around pretty easily and pretty easy to get.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't know why some of it's really hard, you know. It's like Wild Turkey, you know, they've been around for quite some time, and you know, I'm sure that they've got a huge amount that they're distributing all over the place.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's some areas that you can, but the problem is yacht owners grab up a bunch of shit we can't even get an opportunity to get.
Yeah, you know, and like all the cool, you know, 8 and 9 year age statement stuff, you know, gets all sent overseas from Wild Turkey.
Yeah.
but I think they're supposed to be bringing back the 8-year age statement 101 here back in the
Mhm.
U.S. I think the Jimmy Russell Reserve one was just a drop in the barrel there to get it started.
Yeah, I got to spin this thing. Let me. All right. Good luck, everybody. This is worth 5 entries to the quarterly drawing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jerry J.
Congratulations, Jerry.
All right. Let the confetti die down, and boom.
Oh, they're chiseled, then fired, then charred. Okay, well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because
All right. So
inside of it.
remember what my justification was for including this piece of garbage on my list. Now, it got me through a tough time when I was in Utah.
Jim Beam single barrel.
Yeah, and it's overpriced, I can tell you that. It is very vanilla forward.
Okay.
But it will do in a pinch. I did pour it over. I poured it over ice, like the crushed ice out of you get in the hotels.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the ice makers. And it's pretty much like drinking water that will give you a buzz.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the old white label one Beam. That one's pretty good and easily come by. Pretty much anywhere you go, you can find that one.
And the reason I included that on there is because I actually went to someone's house and they were, of course, I don't care, I'm not judging your collection or anything, but they thought they were doing something really, really good by upgrading to that single barrel, before I came over. And I was like, no, this is great. This is great, and no, don't worry about it, man. This is fine. So yeah, it was, but you got to know your audience and all that.
Yeah.
But somebody could have had just Jim Beam or Jack Daniels, like plain ass, whatever. I don't care. I'll drink it. Well, let's sit around and have fun.
There you go.
We'll play some categories. No.
Well, I haven't tried that one.
Yeah. Yeah, the bottled and bond one is pretty good. I don't know. It's something about the corn that Evan Williams uses, and they're very, very high corn count. And I don't know. It just kind of waxy to me. Evan Williams is.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's not my favorite, but the bottled and bond's pretty good.
I like the Evan Williams.
Yeah, I can take it or leave it. If it's all you had, and we were out at some cabin or something, I'd drink it.
Like this one here, it's a pretty good one. Yeah, it's the regular single barrel. They're kind of hard to come across nowadays, but at least down here, I think they put these back in Kentucky or something.
Single barrel to the double oak and the 7-year. Now, you know what? With Jim Beam, you need to skip straight forward to their better stuff. Just skip all of anything with Jim Beam on it. Which brings me to my next thing I need to bring up. What are the samples tonight?
Oh, yeah.
The samples just happen to be Beam Suntory products. So let me play this for you. So Legion, Baker's 7, and Booker's. And the reason I did this, and here's the box already done. They're already poured up. Mark we were on here. I was still labeling them when he joined behind the scenes. And so I got them in the box ready to go. So whoever wins tonight, I'm going to print the label, put it on there, and take it to the mailbox and lift the little flaggy flag on it. The Booker's is 2303, the Mighty Fine.
Mighty Fine batch. Okay.
And I almost went for the 2019-03, but I just can't give it up. I'm getting low on the bottle, and I'm never going to get it again. And that was the Country Ham one, the 2019-03.
Yeah,
Oh my
I heard that one
God.
was really good.
Yeah. And the 2019-03, I paid $70 something for.
Oh, nice.
And the 2023-03, I paid $117 for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only one I've got is the Apprentice batch, I believe. Kind of tasted like an Apprentice blended it too.
Yeah. You know, you can look at this as you remember that commercial that came out where the raccoons were eating out of the trash cans, and it's like when you try something that tastes bad, you want other people to try it too. And he's like, "No, man, here, just try it. Just try it. It's awful." He's like, "It tastes like mango chutney and burnt hair."
Yep. That's what that tire fire was for me. I'm like, oh man, it's horrible. Y'all got to try this. I finally found somebody that liked it. Ben, he really liked it. Said,
No,
it really reminded him of back when he was, drag racing cars and stuff a lot.
Oh, the tire fire. Yeah, no, you do not have to have all caps. The hashtag, I put it in all caps, but no, it just has to be the letters.
Yeah, Peter Weiss says Country Ham was the last great Booker's, not counting some of the little books.
Yeah, and
I didn't get to try that one.
They said they were doing away with little books.
Really?
Yeah. Well, that's what I heard several years ago. That they were going to phase them out.
Oh, okay.
Raccoon is my spirit animal. Yeah. I think mine might be possum. It can't be squirrel because I've killed too many of my spirit animals if it's squirrel. Yeah, the 2403. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a big Booker's collector. They started jacking the price up on them, and I got mad at them. And I'd rather take a chance on the Larcenies and Elijah Craig's. And I've had some that were really good. Well, way better. Like the ECBP, the B520 that came out several years ago. I mean, it killed any Booker's except for the Country Ham. Well, and like somebody said, Country Ham was the last good one that they came out with. Chicken of the tree. Yeah.
Yep.
We used to call
it
tree rats. Yeah.
Yep. They used to piss me off. I'd go deer hunting and all I'd see was squirrels.
I may have to grab that. Hang on. Where'd it go? There's the legacy. Oh, Cooper's Craft. Yeah, I'm gonna grab this Cooper's Craft too.
Oh, okay.
Just in case I want to trip up to a 100 on there. But if you do want to try, and I'm telling you right now, a lot of people have not tried the Legacy. I mean, the Legion. I mean, not Legacy. I had Cooper's Legacy on my head. The Legion by Beam Suntory Group, and that's a collab, and it's really, really good, and it's a little pricey, and people don't want to take a chance on it, but it's a good blend, and it was master blender in Japan that helped with it, and I like it. So the Legion and the book Baker 7's always a solid 7-year. So you're getting those and a Booker's. So I figured if you want to try 3 of the higher end Beam products, there you go. I'm giving them away tonight. Super chat, super sticker. Every $1 gets you 2 entries. And even if you don't want the whiskey, let me know. I'll send you something different. I'll save that and give it away some other time. Yeah, Legion's good. Legion's good. And they're 2-ounce samples, 3 2-ounce samples. So got lots of 2-ounce bottles over there. I was also Are we frozen or is Mark frozen?
Yeah.
I think you're frozen.
Oh, I'm back.
Okay. Well, there you are. All right, I have to present the screen and let's get these given away here. All right. Good luck, everybody. There we go. 6 entries to the quarterly drawing, and I have to put Whiskey Nose down here. All right. Congratulations, Charles Elul.
Nice.
All right. Now we
Yeah,
can get
right.
sharing and
Yeah.
set the next one up here. Oh, got to mark that one off.
Oop.
Oh, this one's okay. This one's okay. It's not Hibiki. It's not Hibiki, but it will get you started
Put down Chip.
down the path of Japanese whiskey.
The Toki.
Yep. It's a Suntory's Toki. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna get these. Let me put this down right quick. Yeah, that was that one, and then Chip. I know I'm leaving that up there. Hang on, I'll get it in a second. Hey,
I've seen the Harmony around me and the Toki.
Yeah.
I think
The
I would probably
Toki's
go for the Harmony
cheaper.
myself.
You can see how light it is. I mean, and that's a pretty good representation of the color of the bottle.
Yeah.
And, a lot of times it's hard to tell with these pictures, but that's a really decent representation of what it looks like. But it's got some good caramel tones to it that I like. But they're light, like a creamy Werther's Original. It's pretty good.
Well, you talk about light. Ooh, go with this.
That's light right there.
That one's real light.
Yeah, if you let's compare the color.
Yeah.
The water bottle, yeah.
Pretty dang close.
Pretty dang close, yeah.
Yep. I was seriously impressed with this one.
What is it?
That's that White Lightning.
Oh, yeah, from yeah.
Yep, and from Florida, no less.
Mine gone. Yep, mine's all gone.
I cannot believe that's 100 proof. It's just not even close.
Yeah, Stephen Scone, it is super easy to drink, and that can be a little dangerous, but you just have to be mindful. Somebody said something about drinking Japanese whiskey, and they said, yeah, it'll make you start speaking in tongues.
Yeah, the only one I've had was by Suntory. It was an AO, and it was a blend of like 5 different distilleries that they blended together.
Yeah,
and it was really good. I mean, it really was. I was surprised, that you could actually take Beam and blend it in with some other stuff and make it really tasty. But their blenders over there, man, they're top notch. They have got some really good blenders.
Oh yeah, Hibiki is trying to become the Macallan, type brand. Yeah, they can EAD on their price,
Yep, exactly. They're trying to price their stuff in with the Scotch market and stuff, and they've not been around long enough and have a good enough product to be priced with some of the good Scotches. In my opinion,
some of these Scotches are 200 years old, man, or not the Scotches, but the distilleries.
Yeah, distilleries, yeah, and then some. So,
and you learned from them after they were, 150 years in the making.
Yep, exactly. Oh, there's a good idea. We'll get a little slash of that one.
What's that one?
Glenfiddich 14.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I got to get a different camera or a different setup so that I can, if I show a bottle, you can actually see it.
Todd's here. What's up, Todd?
A little better.
Yeah.
Cheers, Todd. Good to see you.
So yeah, I mean, I do have some Scotches on the list tonight, for that starter shelf. I
Well,
was
that one,
going,
it's not one that I would recommend for a starter. I mean, it's
oh
granted, it's
no.
not that expensive.
Well, I think you'll see.
I would recommend this one.
Yeah, I think you'll see. I think you may agree with what I picked. Now, you are far more versed on Scotch than me. So you tell me if the two coming up that I picked, if you agree with them or not.
Okay.
And I picked these two for a reason. One of them's a little fruitier than the other one.
Yep. Well,
But
that one is really fruity, and
yeah.
from having people over here, and they come into the bar and they go, "Oh wow, you got all these different whiskeys." I want to try this or that, and they're like, "Well, what have you tried before?" And they're like, "Well, not much." So I'm like, "Oh well, okay. Try this one," and I will give them that one, the Glenfiddich, the Glenlivet, sorry, the Caribbean Reserve, which is finished in rum cask,
Mm-hmm.
and it's got that nice sweet note to it, but it's also it's a lower proofer. It's only like 80 proof, and it's got a lot of really nice fruit notes, like like mango, and it's really light, fruity, very very tasty, and most people will like that, especially the women. They'll like that one a lot.
Oh shoot! This is a tight cork in this one. That's what she said. All right, let's see. Yeah. Now this is an older one. This is an older one. I've had this a little while. It's a Yellowstone,
Yeah.
but it's basic. Okay, and I'm trying it after the Buff Trace. So because I had the High West, Buffalo Trace, and now I want to see which one of these are closer
Okay. Oh,
to
heck.
Buffalo Trace.
I just noticed my Glen says Andalusia on it. I'm gonna have to get pour of that.
It's definitely the High West. The High West is closer to Buff Trace than the Yellowstone. So I had it right. I just doubted myself when I first tried it. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I had it right the first time. Stick with your gut, instinct, and go with it every time.
I've never heard of that one there, Peter White. Yeah, but 50K.
Orizawa. Yeah. Nah.
Yeah. 50K is a little out of my budget.
Yeah, that's my budget for many years of lots of bottles.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, adding up everything I've got here right now, it's not even close to 50K.
No. But boy, we go through them. And I can tell you, I spend several $1,000s a year, replacing bottles and going through bottles and all that. But
American Soldier,
ASM,
American Single Malt. No, I haven't seen that one, Peter or Mr. Mom. The only one I've got is the Evan Williams American Hero Edition. I've got a couple of those, and they're really good. And then what was it? One other one was
closed in 2001.
Oh, that's why. Yeah.
I can't attest to the new Yellowstone, but this one is drier than certainly than High West, but even drier than Buffalo Trace. Buffalo Trace a little sweet.
Yeah, the only other military edition I got is Pendleton whiskey. It's a military edition. It's a blended Canadian, pretty light.
Well, I made a mistake and bought a Lead Slingers one time. I mean, I appreciate that they were military and all, but please give me something besides very, very weak Lipton tea in a bottle.
I got tea in the glass. I don't need it in the bottle.
Yeah. I mean, let me show you that because I bought this and it tastes like nothing. It tastes like nothing.
I mean, Basil Hayden reminds me of tea. Okay. I don't think I've seen that one.
Well, I saw it and then I bought this bottle and albeit it's 80 proof
Yeah.
But look how pale it is.
Well, yeah.
and it doesn't even taste as dark as it looks.
Yeah. They proofed it to the floor.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, I have to spin.
Yeah. That's the one thing, it's one of the things about like scotches and stuff. They can proof it down to, 80s, 85, 92 in that range, and it still tastes good. I think basically because it's pot distilled.
All right. Good luck, everybody. We are on 7 entries to the quarterly drawing. Matt B.
Oh,
Congratulations on the 7 entries. Let the confetti die down, and then we will.
Solid advertising. Who is that, Mr. Mom? I missed it. American. Oh, it's American Soldier AS single malt. That's made by Andalusia. Oh, well, cool.
Awesome.
I'll definitely be picking that up then.
All right, this next one,
good stuff.
I put it on the list because it impresses people that don't know much. Bam. There you go.
Yeah. Well, it's a good daily sipper.
Well, it's a good wheater.
It's a good weeder. It's nice and light.
Yeah.
It's not very proofy. It's not going to break the bank.
I'll tell you what, this kicks the crap out of. Now, I love 1792, but this kicks the crap out of 1792 sweet wheat.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot more flavor to the Weller.
Yeah, I've got the sweet wheat, and I personally don't care for it.
No, I don't either. It's just, I don't know. It tastes like sugar water.
Yeah, I like the foolproof. That's a good one.
Oh yeah, the foolproof's good.
The foolproof, the bonded is not bad.
Yep.
Single barrels are okay. 1792 is a pretty good, brand in general.
Mm-hmm. Malort kills sweet wheat. Yeah.
Malort will kill about anything.
Yeah,
taste Malort, he's like, oh, I don't taste nothing else.
Malort kills crabs.
Oh, well, speaking of another way, like something like that, this one.
Oh, mellow corn.
Mellow corn, Heck, it's what? It says 4 year, at least 4, but I think it's more than that. And she's sweet. I mean, it's 100% corn whiskey.
It's corn, yeah. But it's a good corn. See, that's what I was saying about Evan Williams. There's just something about the corn they use.
Look at that. You could have put that one in there too.
I could have, but yeah. I already had a 101 on there, so.
Well, you had the bonded version of Old Granddad.
I'm creating a spectrum here of flavors.
Okay.
I really did. I focused more on flavors, like base flavors that kind of varied.
Oh, Sugar Kitty, I think you're behind. We're on Weller now, not Toki.
Oh, wait, did I paste it in correctly?
No, you got Weller.
Did. Yeah, that's I did. Right. I put well. Yeah, well. Because sometimes I've been known to freak it up,
Peter White uses mellow corn for old fashions.
Okay.
Okay, I wouldn't have thought to do that.
I don't know. I've used several different things for old fashions, and one of them that I kind of go to is Woodford Reserve.
Yeah,
because it's a little darker sweet to it. That like not molassesy, but it's a darker sugar note. The Woodford.
I like this one.
Oh man, and I was torn on that one, but it's too expensive. I didn't add it to the list, but now
it makes a good old fashioned though.
Oh yeah, but see, I put the Jack Daniels on the list later, but not the rye.
Yeah, that's the only Jack that I really like. I've tried the what was it, like their double oaked one, and that was really good.
Mm-hmm.
The old number 7, I kind of swore off that one years ago.
I was really, really torn between, because I wanted to include a Tennessee whiskey on the list.
Yeah.
And I was torn between Uncle Nearest, and the Jack Daniels single barrel reserve or single barrel select. And I put
Yeah, I'd have to go with the Jag just because of availability.
I did put a Still Austin on this list, but if you can't find it, there's other ryes that are okay. But man, if you can get Still Austin, please get the Still Austin. Just the regular old, the artist, but we'll get
Yep.
to that later.
Yeah.
Gosh, that is good.
Yeah, Still Austin's good stuff. I mean, their rye is fantastic.
And it's the base of their single barrel proofs. You know,
Mm-hmm.
the artist is, you know, I mean, that same recipe.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, that's why I always go for the base of a bourbon when it first comes out. I want to know what you're starting with. What, you know,
Gotcha.
what does your bottom sheet look like? Because if your bottom sheet's not smooth, your bed's never going to be perfect, right? When you build it up. Oh
Yep.
yeah, bonded, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I believe
Yeah,
it is.
it is. It is. Yeah. And that's changed over the years, but Woodford's been there on top for a while now.
Yeah, Woodford and Makers, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, one of my favorite things when I'm traveling, if they have Woodford on the shelf, of course they think it's top shelf if they have it, you know, at regular restaurants. I'll get a neat pour of that, but if all they have, like if they think top shelf is Makers, I just get a Makers old fashioned.
Hmm. Oh yeah.
But
Still Austin cash string shelfers not too good. Too metallic. Oh, okay.
but
I need to send you a Nancy pick.
yeah,
those are completely different. No, they're still like a cash strength version, basically, but they're single barrel cash strength. So those are they change a little bit each time that she picks one, and she's doing a pick of the bourbon and the rye now.
mm-hmm.
So you can get either one.
Yeah, I mean, and I have a whole neon sign right here, and that's a shelf of, you know, the 3 Makers marks.
Like the last Makers I got was the 101 proof one.
I have I forget what I have. Well, one of them's a bottle I'm not going to open. I have the 46,
Mm-hmm.
you know, the French oak staves.
Yep,
And then
that's a good one.
I have, this one here is regular's Maker's Mark, but it was bottled exclusively for 188th wing. You know,
Oh, cool.
thing. I'm never going to open this one.
I would.
I'm not. And then because I have another Maker's like the regular around somewhere, but then I also have the cask strength.
Yep. Yeah, that was a good one.
110 proof. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got that same pick, Peter White. Yeah, that was a good pick.
But that I don't know. I mean, it's bottled exclusively for the 188th wing. It's a single barrel.
Yeah.
They had so many bottles, you know, out of the barrel, and once they sold them, they were gone. And it was more of a tribute type bottle. But you know, Makers, they're big on barrel picks. Like they'll let anybody come in and do, you know, barrel picks and stuff. So I don't really think it's. I don't know because I haven't opened it, but I'm just going to keep it forever unopened.
Okay.
So
yeah, the only unopened bottles I have are backups, basically.
yeah. But I bought it to support that, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't want to be disappointed by it. So I just
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm sure it'll be a pretty tasty bottle.
oh yeah, I'm sure it would be. Well, it's going to be very similar to regular old Maker's Mark, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it just came from a single barrel, which a lot of Maker's Mark does. I can tell you, I have a Woodford Reserve that was picked. It was a barrel pick by the North Carolina Bourbon Society.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't tell a damn difference between it and regular old Woodford Reserve. I tried them side by side, back and forth. I even tried to do a semi-blind on it, and I couldn't tell them apart.
Yeah.
All right, I have to share this screen and spin this thing. Good luck, everybody. This is worth 8 entries to the quarterly drawing, and this is the last quarterly drawing for a while, so it's going to be on March 3rd. Congratulations, Sugar Kitty.
I hitting the halfway mark's coming up shortly, isn't it?
It is January 23rd.
23rd. Okay, so I was thinking close to the end of the month.
Yep. So that's coming up, and then March 3rd is the last quarterly drawing until further notice.
Nice, Orlando. That's cool.
Yeah, we're changing the format. We're going to change the format of the show for a little bit. I got to have a lot of things going on in life. So there we go. Now, here's your Still Austin. This is the Artist Rye.
Yep.
So if you can get this, please, if you want a rye on your shelf, try this.
Yeah, try that one for sure.
Try that one for sure.
Yeah,
If you can't, there's other good ryes out there. Please offer your suggestions in the chat. But if you offer up any type of whistle pig, please don't.
We'll just jump right in there and we'll silence you for a little while.
Yeah. We're going to have to mute you.
Still Austin Rye, when I first tried that one, I was like, oh, wow, this is freaking good. Holy crap. And it's 100% rye, too. It's, it's 100% rye here, grown here in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
But I was surprised. It was really good.
But it makes it, when you grow rye in a warmer climate, it makes it super, super soft in flavor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't know that. I mean, normally back in Kentucky, we have winter rye because that's a crop that you plant, over the winter to, add some more nutrients back to the soil and get ready for like soybeans or corn or whatever you're going to plant in the spring.
Yeah, I agree, Sugar Kitty. Yeah, it tastes like a burr rye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, probably because the climate here, because it ages so easily and so quickly down here.
Well,
gives a little that bourbonish note to it.
But there's other ryes out there that'll still give you that black pepper note, on the finish that doesn't hit your nostrils like rotten meat or something. I don't know.
Well, the ryes that hit you with that weird licorice note or that odd minty note, I don't care for those.
See, I don't even care about the licorice or the minty. It's the freaking, I just ran a marathon, here, smell my armpit note. That's what I don't like.
And Corbin Cash does a fantastic rye.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've got a couple of their ryes. Their Merced rye, and that's some good stuff right there. But then again, with Corbin Cash, his barrels, he's got top-notch barrels, and they're doing really good.
All right. We'll let y'all pick my next pour. Wathins or Cooper's Craft?
I'll go with the Coopers.
Okay, I'll go Coopers.
Dilly. Yeah, and I don't care for the dilly. Man, granted, Sugar Kitty, I love me some pickles. I love pickles. And, dill and kosher dill pickles. That's my bomb. But I don't like it in a whiskey. It's just odd.
Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of
80+ bottles of rye.
Man, I'll tell you.
Crap. You and Charles need to get together.
Yeah. Craft.
AC.
Right. I may have to go to Cooper's Legacy. I was going to say, I found my favorite mustard ever for hot dogs. I don't like hot dogs, okay? I mean, I do, but not all the time. When I eat hot dogs, I always take a knife and split them, fold them open, but don't cut them all the way through, and then fry them in a pan like fried bologna, and then flip them. and I put the buns on top and put the lid over it and let them steam on top of the Franks down in
Gotcha.
there.
Yeah.
But they have a dill pickle mustard. I think it's Trader Joe's has it. It's a dill pickle mustard. Oh my God. It's my favorite thing on a hot dog now. If I'm out of everything, there's ice on the road, I can't get to the store, and all I have are hot dogs and buns, that's what I'm eating.
I'm old school French's myself.
But I am too. But this stuff is fantastic.
Pickle mustard.
Gosh,
Okay.
it is good.
I'd give that a shot. It would be good on a hot dog or a brat.
Oh my God, that's what whiskey's supposed to taste like.
Yep.
Yeah, now I can't drink the Wildens after this.
Yeah, that Cooper's, man.
Oh,
That's good.
oh.
I have got to find that somewhere around here. They've got to be getting some of that in distributed down here. It's got to be.
You remember the Geo Metro car?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and they had 3 cylinders, right?
Yep.
And that's every one of these whiskeys I've drank tonight, and this one's got like 6 cylinders firing. I mean,
Get pickled mustard leaves?
oh no, brats now. Brats are a different animal. Brats are different than hot dogs. I'm talking about like hot dogs. I'm talking about bologna shaped like a finger, but brats are a different animal. I get stone ground German mustard for my brat.
Yeah, that would go good on a brat too. That high horseradish mustard.
Oh yeah. And I piled it up with sauerkraut and
the German mustard in the toothpaste tube. I'd never heard of that one, but I'd give it a shot. I like me some mustard.
Mm-hmm. I like those German mustards that where you can, when you bite them, you crunch some seeds in it.
Yeah, there you go. Heck yeah. Heck with their old Grey Poupon.
Mm-hmm. Now I do like Dijon mustard.
Yeah, it has its spots.
Well, I like doing like a roast beef turkey sandwich, like cold cuts, like out of the deli, just when I'm making a sandwich, and I put the Dijon mustard on the bottom, and then put the roast beef on top of that, and then or a like that Black Forest ham, and then roast beef, and then turkey. And then do I don't know, provolone or Havarti or whatever cheese on there, and
Havarti's good.
Yeah, put a little streak of mayo across the top of it or something, whatever. And I always like to do my tomato. Get a big ripe tomato. That's why I only eat sandwiches in certain times of the year, because tomatoes just aren't ripe. But I like a couple of good tomato slices, and I always sprinkle them with salt. Like I cut them first before I start building the sandwich on the cutting board, and I sprinkle one side with salt, and it dissolves in, and it just enhances the flavor of the tomato. And then I'll build my sandwich and put those on there. Oh, it's good.
Yep. There you go. Marty knows how to make a sandwich. Oh, that's big.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and I bought that Blackstone last year. I can't use it now because it's like 28 degrees outside. Well, I could.
Oh, come on. Get your butt out there. You'll be all right.
I like being able to feel my fingers. So,
well, you got to get one of those little heaters to stand next to it. The little propane radiant heater.
I could, but right now I only have one propane tank.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I need to get a couple of more propane tanks. But gosh dang, man, I used to be able to go and buy a propane tank full of propane for $45. They're like $80 now.
Yeah, that's stupid.
And every time I go and I look at like a propane tank, and I'm like $78.99, and that's before tax. Do you know what kind of bourbon I could buy for that? I'm going to the ABC store, and that's why I don't have an extra propane tank.
Yeah.
What's up, Kathy Bates?
Hey, Kathy. About time you showed up.
All right, I'm going to play the sample video, Here, this is what we're giving away for samples tonight. And now I have to share the screen and spin the hashtag. So the sample giveaway is 3 2-ounce samples, super chat, super sticker. Every $1 gets you 2 entries to that, and the halfway mark giveaway, and the quarterly drawing. So you get 3 chances to win for every $1. And we are now landing on Jerry J. That
Again.
is plus. That's a +9. +9 for Jerry J. And then we're going to draw again. Because we get an original winner every time.
Dang, Fulton.
Oh, Big Daddy H.
Congratulations there, Big Daddy H.
I
And
knew he
dang,
was here, but I just haven't seen much out of him. But congratulations on the 9 entries there.
hey,
And
Fulton, I hope you ain't messed up too bad. My goodness. You got to dodge them cars when you're riding your bike now.
yeah. All right, here we go. We're getting in. Don't judge me on this. We're getting
Many
into
prayers for you, son. Hope you get better soon.
we're into a scotch here.
Oh, good.
Remember, these are in order of price.
Okay. Oh, goodness. You got to throw them off the deep end.
Well, different profile. Okay.
Freud 10.
I know, but sip it. Sip it.
Well, even little sippy sip, it's like, oh my God.
Well, I went strong on this one. The next one, not so much. A totally different flavor.
Heck, if you're gonna toss them into scotch, hell, might as well throw them off the deep end. My
This one,
goodness.
hey, but if they can spend $50 and it stays on their shelf for 3.5 years because they just can't bring themselves to drink it all, there you go.
Yeah. Well, my first bottle, I had one sip and give it away
Well,
of Lafroig 10.
leave it on the shelf. Leave it on the shelf and come back to it.
Oh, count me in there, Whiskey Uncensored. I'll take a bottle of that for $60 all day long.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, I'd take 2. Put me down for 2, brother. Yeah, because it's double that price down here. My goodness. And I like it.
So I tried, and again, I didn't spend days and days mulling over this list. Okay, that's why I said don't judge me on this, but I'm throwing them off the deep end with this one. But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, for sure. I mean, because like I said, I was like, dang, I was like, my goodness. The first time I tried Lafroig 10, I was with Ben as far as what he thought of it. Band-Aids, horrible. It's like like a medicine cabinet.
Yeah.
Oh, it was just bad. It's like you took a Band-Aid and then you soaked it in mercurochrome, then you ripped it off the wound, and you threw it on the beach fire, and then you put it out with salt water, and then you used all that to strain the whiskey through. And it was just like, oh my God.
All right, like
nowadays, I said, I've gotten more used to the peat, and I can push some of that aside and dissect it a little bit more, and it's better. But and I've got a bottle of Freud, but in fact, it's right there.
I knew this was going to be controversial with you, but I put it on there anyway.
Yeah, I would go with the Glenlivet Caribbean. Yeah, you can get some of it. Some of it's like that. But then again,
unless you want to spend like twice the amount you spent for your car on it, yeah.
No, there's everybody thinks that most of your scotch is peated, and it's not. Most of the scotch is not peated, so it doesn't have that weird, plastic medicinal
Well, yeah,
Band-Aid.
but
No.
some people call it waxy. There's some Highland stuff that comes across. It'll coat your tongue and it's like you try to chew a candle.
Yeah.
You know.
All right.
But
I'm going to pour a little slash of your recent pick here.
I'm just saying, if you put it on your shelf, there you go. So you tell us how many hates of the Band-Aid is in that.
I don't get it now.
Yeah.
I've gotten too used to the peat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, not all peated.
I have a different one on
Same
here
anymore. Now, I can still get some of that medicinal note to it, but I don't get the iodine as much. A little bit.
and you just couldn't let it go. Oh boy, let's not hate on Scotch that much.
Yeah, Jimmy, that's the weird thing about some of this peated scotches like this. I'll have like late at night, the last pour I'm having of the evening, I'll have, like this, like a little half-ounce pour. And I'll finish that off and then just leave the Glen sitting on the countertop. And I'll come back the next day and go, oh, wow. It smells completely different.
So like RB wants to know, he said, who is Pete and why do you brag about having him in your mouth? No, I knew that one was going to draw some angst, but
yeah. Now on the palate, it's different. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, and like I said, I'm not a Scotch connoisseur. I picked one I knew would be fucking Pete.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah. That's Pete slapping you upside the face for sure.
Yeah, but the next one, which we'll have to wait on, is
I got you, RB. Yeah. Next time you get down in my neck of the woods, you got to drag RB with you.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. He just started a new job.
Oh, really? Did you give up that Meredith thing?
Yeah, man. He's been he got him a new gig and
nice.
So yeah, we'll see.
I agree with you, William.
Yeah, I know. Really, honestly, no, I'm not. I'm trying not to. But I mean, I didn't want to put Ardbeg on there. The Oogie, that's my favorite. That's
regular Ardbeg 10 would be comparable. I think that would be a better one to introduce people to than this one.
Okay. Hey, that's why I said don't be afraid to suggest different things. I put this list together. It's not a set in stone. There's other options out there.
Yeah. I got you. Yeah, that ain't worth the time. For sure.
But do not default to me. Definitely do not default to me about which Scotch you should get.
Yeah. Go, like Peter said, go with the Shinag, the Kilchoman. Yeah. Now that's a good peat. And it's not this kind of a peat. It's not the medicinal.
Yeah. Okay. I probably picked the wrong
or the Machir Bay.
Oh, the Machir Bay. Yeah.
Yeah. I just picked up a new Machir Bay. But I think I kind of like the Shinag a little bit better because it's sherry finished. It's got a little more sherry influence on it.
Oh, that's another thing. I purposefully stayed away from anything finished on this list. I was picking base shelf. Just
okay.
Right.
You can get anywhere.
I did not go finished at all on here.
Gotcha.
Purposefully. That's more advanced. You need to experience the base before you get it because you can't appreciate the finish until you know the base.
Yep.
So that was my thought process. Okay, we're gonna spin this thing. And good luck, everybody. 10 inch. We're up to 10. I think it's gonna land on RB on this one. William Hall. Close enough.
Congratulations, William.
Really? RB won last week. He can't win this
Glenn
week.
Campbell Rhinestone Cowboy Scotch.
RB only wins once every 3 years. He can't win again.
Yeah, LaFroy 10s. Yeah, bourbon barrel.
All right, I'm gonna set the next one up, but I'm not gonna spin it yet. I know what it is, but I'm not gonna tell you because it is time for Mark to talk.
Oh, is it put me in time?
It's put me in time. There it is, right there. Put me in. All you have to do is type "put me in the chat, and you get 2 free entries to the quarterly drawing. The last quarterly drawing for the foreseeable future. So get it in now.
Yeah, but we'll bring it back, I'm sure.
Oh, we will, but I have to get past my.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got to get everything back in line and all that, but that's no problem.
See, and somebody's got to put a super in here.
I was making sure you can see it.
That's right. I'm looking.
There you go, Ben.
All right, there's that one. Hey, RB, you got you got 2 entries
now, huh? There you go, William Hill. I'm with you. You do the hokey pokey. You turn yourself around. You get another drink. Yeah, I need me a steaming hot roast beef sandwich with some cheese on it.
Oh, y'all quit talking. I'm trying to lose weight here.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, man, y'all got me talking about all this Kill Homan. I'm going to pour me a little splash of that one. Orlando, what are you sipping on? Muckier Bay. Now I'm going to go with some Sheneg. I got to find some of this cast strength stuff. I don't know where they're sending this cast strength stuff in, but I haven't seen any here around me. Because you know me, I'm a Kill Homan fanboy. And if I see some, it says cast strength on it, I'm going to pick up a bottle of that for sure. Edward 12. It's a Caledonia. Oh. I have an Edward.
Plus
Caledonia. Well, I got an Edward. Yeah, there it is. Edward 12, Caledonia. She's starting to get low, though. I'm going to restock on that puppy, though. I like that one. That's good old dark stuff there. They got the Balachin, too. I like those. Edward's good stuff. I like it. Hope he gets feeling better there pretty soon there, Fulton. Getting hit by cars is not what you want to do.
Yeah.
Oh, it's yet Caledonia cast strength. Oh, dang. Okay. I don't know if I like too much of the scotches at real high cast strength because I don't want to add water to it. It starts, for some of them, it really helps them out, but for some of them, it throws off the flavors and it doesn't taste as good if you throw a little bit of water or put it on some ice or something like that. Oh, okay. Thank you, Sugar Kitty. Balachin. Gotcha. I'm learning. I ain't too old to learn. I pick up new stuff all the time. straight from the cask. Oh, dang. Oh, what was that one? The Port Charlotte. I should have picked up the Port Charlotte 18. Didn't do it.
I think I caught up. Man, we are setting a record tonight, man. Wow.
Man.
That was a lot of put me ins that came in. So I'm going to read these off. And if I do not call your name, I did not get you in for the put me in. So please enter it in again. I have Mr. Great Shot, Lori, Big Daddy H, Chip Adlet, Names Nobody, RB, William Hall, Mrs. Lori J,
No.
Bourbon Kitty, Mr. Richie J, Wigwags Workshop, Matt B, Bourbon Hunter Lee, Josh Fritz, Charles Alol, Jimmy's Random Content, Whiskey Nose, Jenny B, Sugar Kitty, Whiskey Uncensored, Kathy Bates, Woody's Garage, William Hall, Mr. Mom 310, Orlando Canchola, and Fulton Moraz. I see Peter White there. I'm writing Peter White down now.
No, I'm not sure. Spirits Direct. No, I have there's a different place down here, Specs, and they have some different Scotch stuff.
Oh, I have you in there twice. Oh, I sure do. You know what? I thought I had you in there twice. I'll mark this one off. I would have caught it when I add them up because I haven't been drinking a bunch of bourbon when I add them up. Yeah. All right. We will zero that line out right there. Bang, bang.
Willow Russell Sherry.
We have plenty of lines left though.
Ooh. Dang, Peter White, I want that bottle. Door 12. 2012. Dang. Heck yeah.
All right, we're moving on. I'm not even gonna put me in. I do that. I don't know why. I'm not even gonna type it this time. We're just moving on. Now, let me know if you agree with this Scotch or not. And Scotch lovers, correct me on this.
Glenmorangie 12. Yeah, that's a good one.
And I got Murgy on there.
Glenmorangie.
Yep, Murgy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. I mean, it's nice and fruity and light.
See, the other one was very peaty. This one's very fruity. Okay, now you get the logic behind it, but feel free to suggest a different scale.
I guess because of the price wise, but as far as the peated one, I would probably go with I'd probably go with Ardbeg.
Okay, but
as far as the peated one, or say a Highland Park, because that's very lightly peated. You're going to catch some, but it's in the background.
Okay.
And then
I'm really not trying to turn people off from it. I mean, because I really wanted to put Dalmore 12 on there, but I went with the Glenmorangie because
instead of that one, I would probably go with this one here, the Glenlivet.
Okay. All right.
Caribbean Reserve.
Well, that was also though finished.
Well, yeah, it's finished, but
I was staying away from finished. Is what?
Maybe. Oh, you like Loman?
Okay, sounds good to me.
Or
I don't have one.
Oh, here you go. This one.
Oh, yeah, the Bruichladdich.
Yeah, the Bruichladdich, Classic Laddie.
Yeah, Classic Laddie. Oh, you know what? I didn't think of that one. See, I was rushing through this, and I didn't think
it's such a cute looking bottle, easily findable. I mean, you can find it pretty much
great on your shelf. Yeah, my only problem with that one is you can't tell how much you have left. It's
a good one. I mean, it's 100 proofer.
Yeah. My only problem, they need to put like a clear section down the
Yeah,
bottle.
I
So you
know.
can see how much
Uh,
left in there.
They need to do that with a few other bottles, like
Yeah.
Octomore. They
Yeah,
need to
like
have a clear strip down the side of that thing or something, so you can tell how much has you got left in the bottle.
yeah, it's like why did it take so long for somebody like on the side of a motorcycle? Like you can see the engine. Just put a glass in there to see where the
Let's see.
oil is, so I don't have to
How
pull
do
the
I
dipstick. Right?
how do I make this muted? There. I got it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I left that up there. Yeah,
I got it.
I'm drinking.
Yeah, Ben Romick.
I'm drinking.
I got you. Yeah, I like that.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to take this opportunity to go make the wheel good. Let me
Okay.
let me start adding some folks in here.
Oh,
And if you want to get in on the giveaway, super chat, super sticker, will get you $1. Will get you 2 entries. You could win.
I'm with you, William.
Oh
Man,
gosh!
if you can find a bottle, I mean, granted, they're pricey and they're hard to find. But if you can find a bottle of that stuff, and it doesn't make a difference which one it is, the 1, the 2, or the 3 of whatever year you come across, it's going to be good. I was lucky so far. I found a 14-1 Octomore, and then I found the 15-3, and I got both of them because they're completely different. They really are. The 3 version is usually more fruity forward, but I think the 1 is typically more bourbon cask and typically more peated. But man, Octomores, hands down, they're freaking fantastic. Yeah, 2.25 to 350. Yeah, I mean you definitely got to like some scotch to invest that kind of money into a bottle. I got mine for cheaper than that, so I was happy. I think I got the 15-3 for it was less than 2. So I was like, heck yeah, hook me up, brother. That's this one. The 15-3. But at least this one is, kind of hazy. So you can see the level that's in it. That's awesome. I love that. Compared to this one, which is the 14-1, you can't tell. You have no idea how much liquor is in that bottle right now, which is terrible.
Yep. All right, wheel's good. Wheel's good.
Excellent. Yep. But I do love me some Octomore. They had one bottle on the shelf. That was it. And I got the one.
All right. Well, we're getting ready to spin this one. These last 3 go quick here, guys. So hopefully everybody got their Murgy in there. We are going to share the screen. Good luck,
rain
everybody.
ain't coming across, is it, Jody?
What's that?
The rain? It's not coming across the mic?
No, I don't hear
good.
Rain. Oh, Josh Fritz is a
Fritz
plus
again.
11. That's why you want to win early, plus 11, because you have a chance to get the pluses on there. And then we're going to draw again. You got the 11, but we're drawing again. Here we go. Boom. Charles plus 11.
Charles.
See there, you win early. You got a chance to
We're going to spin again?
more later. And
didn't Charles win already?
What's that?
I think to say, didn't Charles win again? So we got to spin again?
Yep, win again. We're spinning again. Boom, Mr. Mom. That's the first one.
All right. With Morangi.
All right. We got Murgy out the way. All right. Now let me set this next one up. Oops. I have to actually pick the stream. There's only one option. Why does it make you pick the stream if there's only one option? Anyway,
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
they charge us $500 a year. They could pick the. I mean, I only have one stream. You know, I wouldn't complain if it were 200 or something. Oh, I already put it in there. I already posted it because, but there it is. Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Select. I know. But Tennessee
Okay.
Whiskey, Single Barrel Select, $53. There you go. That impresses people when it's on the shelf. There.
Okay.
If they don't know.
Thank you, Derek.
Because if they do know, they're going to be like, why didn't you get the rye? Charity giveaway tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Bourbon Wrench. Yeah.
That's cool. Yep. Y'all go check that out if you get a chance. Yep. Now, I had a bottle of the Jack Daniel's the single barrel.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't care for that one that much. Then I got the Jack Daniel's single barrel rye.
I know
that one set me back. I was like, oh wow. Now this is really good.
Well, but the Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Select, the regular bourbon one's not horrible.
No.
And
it wasn't horrible.
No. And I told you why I buy that one. Because my buddy in the military, he got killed in that motorcycle accident. He was a Jack Daniel's guy. I just can't bring myself to do the regular Jack, so I buy that one. I keep bottles over there on the other shelf. And once a year on that, Memorial Day, we do the Jack Daniel's thing. So that's a day I will drink on Memorial Day every year because we Zoom call. We all get on the Zoom call and we do the, cheers, bang, and,
Yep.
Yeah, Brian and Shona on their live. Okay, cool. Awesome.
Yeah, I'll put it back up there. There you go.
Cross-contaminate, man. Or no, cross-pollinate. Let's not call it contaminate. Cross-pollinate. Yeah, let's.
Right, Ben? Yeah. Now, for me, just personal preference. The Jack Rye, I really like that one.
Mm-hmm.
The regular Jack one, I'm like, it just doesn't suit my palate.
But the Jack Rye is expensive. It's more expensive.
Yeah, it's like $65.
I was trying to keep it below 60. All right,
I mean, shit, 65. Come on, that's not that bad.
Yeah, the Jack Bonded's not terrible. Yeah. But this is my favorite Jack. I mean, I'd rather, if I'm going to drink a Tennessee whiskey, Uncle Nearest. I mean, if y'all haven't tried Uncle Nearest, I'm going to do that. My next giveaway. I'm going to give away a pour 2 ounces of Uncle Nearest. If y'all haven't tried it, this one.
Yeah, but see, the Uncle Nearest is, I don't see it around me.
Not the white label, but the premium black label. That one. That's some good shit right there.
Well, I take it back. I have seen that bottle.
I'll tell you what, you're doing the samples next week. I'll do this one the week after.
Okay. What am I going to do for samples next week?
I don't know. I mean, that won't be the only one. It'll be one of the 3, but I'll do that. I'll do that next week. Oh, that Jack Triple Mash. I haven't tried it. I don't know.
Well, we may have to go with, Charles. Good suggestion. Still Austin. Ain't like I got much of that.
Well, we're about to spin this last one, or not last one, but next to the last one, because I like to leave time for y'all to get the entries in. I don't see any more hashtags coming in. I see one up there a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and share the screen here so we can have time.
Agreed, Peter.
And good luck, everybody, on this one. 12. This is worth 12. Entries to the quarterly drawing. Bourbon Hunter Lee.
Oh, congratulations, Lee.
Hunt Lee. Bam. All right. There we go. Congratulations. And I'm really going to take care and do this last one like up nice.
Yeah, right, Sugar Kitty. I think I'll do some Still Austin samples that y'all can't get because they are no longer around.
Yep. All right. Last one, guys, worth 14 entries to the quarterly drawing. Redbreast 12.
There you go. If you're going to get an Irish and you haven't had one on the shelf yet, that one is the one to get.
There we go.
The Tanager? Yeah, I got that too.
Now, I was going to go 15 and it was too expensive, so I backed off.
No, the 12 is good.
Yeah.
15's, it's okay. But, the Redbreast 12, that's a good one. Cat strength is good. Loose style is really tasty. If you like orange, that kind of citrus note to it, that one's really good. I prefer the PX, the Pedro Jimenez finish, but they've priced that one out of my price range. They're wanting like $100
I know
$150 for it. I'm like, no, it's good, but it's not that good. Come on.
And I was looking at the Powers,
Yep, Powers John's Lane.
Yeah,
baby.
Redbreast, you can get it everywhere.
Yep.
And so.
Yeah, exactly, Sugar Kitty. That one, the Redacted, that's right on par with me with the Redbreast 12. They're both really good. And both of them I have on my shelf. And I would always keep them on my shelf if I can. For sure. Jameson Black Barrel?
Yeah. Commercial Black Barrel? Yeah, okay.
It's okay. It's a good blend.
That's another thing I was trying to stay away from was too many blends. I know I had a couple on here, but I was trying to stay away from blends. I was trying to go pure base.
Yeah, straight go with a good pot distilled one, because a lot of this stuff here in the U.S., all the bourbons and stuff, they're all column distilled.
Yeah.
Your Irish and your Scotch, different ones are more pot distilled. And you'll get a lot of better flavors out of those just because the juice that's going into the barrel is pot distilled and it's going to extract, good stuff. But the new make going into the barrel is fantastic to start off with. So it's going to be even better when it comes out, in my opinion. And then that's a cool thing about the pot distilled stuff. Is you can put a little bit of ice in it, or you can put a few drops of water if it's a little proofy for you, and it's going to be as good or sometimes better when you proof it down a little bit.
All right, I'm just going to throw this out there just so nobody misses out. We do have samples to give away. I'm going to play this one more time, and this is your last chance if you want to get in on these samples. Super chat, super sticker only. You get 2 entries for every $1. The Booker's is 2303, the Mighty Fine Batch. I can work with you on that if we need to. Just letting you know, we're going to spin for this last hashtag, and then we're going to spin for the samples. Right now, the wheel's good. Everybody's in. Is that the John's Lane?
Yep. We don't tell people about that one very much, though.
No.
Just because, we don't want it blowing up on the market and, they're jacking the prices up on it or something like that because it's quite tasty.
Oh, yeah. All right, one more minute on the hashtag here, and then we'll get to the samples.
Oh yeah, nice and fruity. Yep.
Yeah. I just left Jameson's out because it's just so commercialized, but I know a lot of them are. But
Yeah, but Jameson's, you can pretty much go to any bar in the U.S. and you can
I
get you a bottle of
know.
Jameson's. They're gonna have it.
All right, here we go. We're gonna do the last
Sorry,
one.
Turkey Kitty.
14 entries to the quarterly drawing. Good luck, everybody, and may repeat winners win or it land on me. All right, Kathy Bates, I got you. Plus 10.
Charles again.
Charles again. Look at there. Plus 14. Holy crap. Charles is
My goodness,
breaking it
that
in.
man's cleaning up.
All right, here we go. We are gonna and we have plenty of time. We have plenty of time.
Oh, you got to add Kathy in there too.
I got it. I will put her on the wheel. Mr. Richie J.
There we go. I think that's the first time he's won tonight.
Yes, it is. And 14 entries to the quarterly drawing. We are done with that tab right there. We are going to now add Kathy in over here.
Yes.
Oops, I was already at the bottom. Kathy Bates.
I'm having the
right.
more Foggy Moss. 18 at the moment. Oh, dang. True Kitty.
Got it.
Nice.
All right, Will's good.
All right.
Will is good.
Fantastic.
All right.
Slap that one up on the screen there.
I am about to share screen. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Charles is in. Hang on. I got to cancel this.
Oh.
Charles. Okay.
Got to add him in there for sure.
Got Kathy circled. We're going to get in a bidding war here.
Yep.
They're just trying to make me run over. That's what it is.
Get you some. If that's one you should keep on the shelf all the time. Along with 1920 Old Forester.
All right. Circle that one. Shuffle. Will's good. Will's good. Okay, now let me get back over here and share. Present screen.
All right. Now we'll get William Hall to suggest this amount of times we should shuffle.
Well, I'm just I don't even pay attention. I just hit shuffle a whole bunch of times and then hit spin.
All right.
Like I don't count. I just bang the shuffle thing and then go. It's Charles. Bam.
Who is it? Charles.
Charles.
There we go. Congratulations, sir.
All right. There we go.
Oh, that's it. I'm going to put him in timeout.
Fulton, I got you in on the put me in. Yeah, I did. You're on there. Yep. Here's a secret. Powers Johns Lane isn't good enough to be redacted. Okay.
No.
Well,
man, we just don't want everybody to know about it, because you get some of these highfalutin, whiskey tube people that when they say, "Hey, go buy this bottle," then the price shoots up on it, and it's harder to find and everything else.
I think it's pretty telling though that I threw Lefroy out there, and like all the Scotch people in there was like, "No, don't tell them that. You're going to turn them against Scotch." Is it that bad? Is it that bad?
I mean, Lefroy is jumping off the deep end on the peated Scotch for sure. It really is.
In my haste, I went full Band-Aid and fruit, right? I was trying to separate, and I probably could have gone a little more subtle on that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Slightly
Bourbon
more subtle, a
Engineer,
little bit
I see you're
nicer.
put me in. I got you.
Hey, Bourbon Engineer.
Yeah, I got you down there. You're on the put me in. But we are at the end of the show here, guys, and it is 8:29 right now, and they're starting to play the music to walk us. I'm making this up, but anyway, they're going to walk us out of here. But hey, I hope y'all have fun, and I'll see you next week.
Peace, love, and whiskey, y'all. Cheers.